Hey guys, so I'm back. It's time for us to record another episode. I'm really hoping this is recording the audio. It'll be bad if it doesn't. I didn't have time to test because I've only got a few minutes to do this with. I've got to go do some stuff. If I look funny, it's because I was just out and I had makeup on and then I splashed water on my face and now I kind of have raccoon eyes going on. Anyway, let's get to gameplay. Alright. We're going to call some people, if I remember correctly. Yes. I'm going to try to call these folks. Carl Jenkins, 312-555-7547. 312. I hope that was correct. I have a bad memory, if you haven't noticed already.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed him.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Take that, Captain Keen. I went there to do a little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs and fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't?
I understand the stairs were a little icy.
They were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes. Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoylian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha!
Well, that was rude. Oh, there. I was about to say, where's the little arrow? Who else do we call? 551-555. I'm going to write this down because I'm going to forget all those 5s. 551-555-7425. Yeah, that's the correct one. And then the other one was 418-555-7387. Okay, is that the only people? Wait, why am I doing that? I already know that that's the only people. Okay, let's call these other folks. Let's see.
Hello?
Hi, are you Mrs. Farringdale?
Put your socks on in the car, okay? We're late. This better not be a sales call because I really don't have time.
No, my name is Nancy Drew, and I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. You know, in Canada.
After what happened to me and my family, I have no intention of going back there ever, no matter how many freebies you throw in. I thought I made that clear. Put that cookie down and get in the car.
You're not going back because of that food poisoning thing?
Food poisoning thing? It was considerably more than a thing. The 3 of us had meatloaf, potato salad, and green beans for dinner one night. And by 4 the next morning, we were all sick as dogs and had to be taken to the hospital. We recovered quickly, thank goodness. But the minute we got out, we went straight to the airport. I will never set foot in that lodge again. The worst of it is, I made poor little Susie eat all of her potato salad that night. Eat it, I said. It's cold out. You need the carbs. Now she refuses to eat any kind of potatoes, even French fries. All our friends think she's a freak. And all our friends' mothers think I'm a freak for going to Canada for winter break instead of Disney World like everyone else. Turn that TV off. I have to go. Susie's got a soccer game and I'm snack mom. Only I haven't been to the store yet. Maybe I can sneak out during halftime.
Sure, just pull out the orange slices and no one will notice.
Oh my gosh, the orange slices. Susie, get in the car. We have to go right now.
Dun dun dun. Okay, who's the other person? Ring. Ring. No answer. Did I get the number wrong? Let's take a look again. I think I put a 2 down instead of a 7. Whoops. I'm the worst.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Gasicle Leak Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there, it's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Well, I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh, we will. Bye.
Bye.
That doesn't sound at all. Okay, so we did something. Let's see.
Still need to do that.
I did contact all the victims, didn't I?
Still need to do that.
Okay. Who am I missing? Call the phone number on the Spacky thing. What Spacky thing? Is it this Spacky? Oh, okay. 334-555. What is that number? 7625? I don't know if that was the right number or not.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, professor of geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep? No, disregard all that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
Why were you on Skookum Ridge?
I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone.
Dun dun dun.
See, if you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such without doing any digging. I was going to be the first person to do a full geological survey of the Icicle Creek drainage and the ridges surrounding it. Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my equipment sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him... Oh!
Dun dun dun.
When you say seismic waves, are you talking about earthquakes?
In a way. You see, the seismic waves that geophones detect are man-made. You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically employed to locate deposits of hydrocarbons, like oil and gas.
What types of mineral deposits are likely to be found around the Icicle Creek drainage?
All kinds of deposits: silver, lead, uranium, molybdenum. I love saying that word, molybdenum. I think that's why I became a geologist, just so I'd have a reason to say molybdenum. Anyway, if you come across any more of my geophones, or anything that would indicate who stole them, please, please, please let me know.
I will.
Good.
Excuse me. You know, I studied geology. I've always heard the rocks for jocks thing. Geology was not easy. I regretted taking geology and historical geology as my sciences in college. It was hard. I made a D in historical geology. I've never made a D in my life. And I made a D in there.
What do you know about dinosaur bones?
Precious little, I'm afraid. I know it's possible to find good specimens in Alberta, particularly in your area. But beyond that, paleontology's not really my thing. And all my paleo pals are currently off digging in the dirt on the other side of the world. So I'm afraid I can't refer you to anyone either.
Are dinosaur bones good for anything?
Other than studying? If you're a scientist, no. But because they're obviously rare, a lot of people collect them. In fact, I understand there's a pretty big black market for them.
Black market? You mean people pay money for dinosaur bones?
People pay big money for them.
Nancy acts like she doesn't believe that. Of course people pay money for dinosaurs. What the fuck?
Thank you for answering my questions.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief.
Dun, dun,
Bye.
dun. Okay.
Check.
I still don't know why I can't click this.
Still need
Wait,
to
no,
do
not
that.
that one. This one.
Oops,
'Cause I
haven't
called
done
all
that.
of them on the list. Okay. Need to look at that journal again. I didn't wanna. First off, I want to see. Wait a minute. Who were the people? How many people? I wonder if I can call Ned. I think I remember his phone number. Okay, wait. No. I just... Ned, Elsa, number 3. Ooh. I didn't realize his phone number was written down. Whoops. Elsa, that's who I haven't called. I haven't called Elsa. Did I call the Southwaites? Yeah, I called the Southwaites. Okay, I need to call Elsa. I should call Ned. And I was right, I do remember his phone number. I think that was the right one. Yeah.
And pick me up a double-double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sybilhoff?
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer a maid?
How'd you know I was a maid? Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. I hear you had some tire problems while you were here?
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling one night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous.
And your
So,
creepy
if you're
boyfriend.
trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
No, I'm just trying to get additional information, that's all.
Oh, well, bad stuff was happening all over the place up there. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry, my insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pokey for a while. I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know, because I got talent. I really do. But you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's finally out of my life. Take it from me. Do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape, or form a good thing. Because it's not. It's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires.
That's funny.
I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
Oh, that was funny. I remember Ned's number. I've been playing these games since I was like 12.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Oh boy. We haven't caught him once, so he's in for something.
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Looks that way. The sheriff found traces of a plastic explosive called C4 on some of the debris.
So if whoever blew up the bunkhouse is the same person who's been causing the accidents, you're looking for someone who knows something about explosives.
Looks that way, yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good lead. What else have you got?
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that somebody apparently trained it. I came across the commands he'd use, and now I can give her commands.
From what I've read, wolves don't make good pets, so no matter how in control of this wolf you seem to be, do not let your guard down, Nancy.
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired, a guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop
That's
who...
the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him, and now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful.
Actually, so far he has been helpful.
Oh, as helpful as, say, I would have been?
No way. Are you kidding? Not a chance.
Just checking.
Ned deserves so much better than Nancy.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
Whatever it was, it left a small crater. I saw it myself.
Why would someone do that?
From what I've read, Yanni is a pretty ruthless competitor. He's probably made a lot of enemies. In fact, he's convinced that his competitors are the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I think he's just being paranoid.
Yeah.
Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
I'm just gonna go in order. Why
What
not?
I can't figure out is who left those old photos of Bill Kessler for me in the sauna.
Someone left pictures for you in the sauna?
Yeah,
That
they
sounds
proved that Bill
pretty
Kessler
dirty.
lied when he said this was his first visit to Icicle Creek Lodge. Turns out his grandmother used to own the place.
So someone wanted you to know that Kessler was lying?
Actually, right after I found the pictures, the door closed behind me and I couldn't get out. If I hadn't managed to fill the pipes with cold water instead of hot, and if Bill Kessler hadn't finally opened the door, we wouldn't be having this conversation, or any other for that matter.
Someone left incriminating pictures of Kessler for you, then tried to lock you in the sauna?
Looks that way.
But if the idea was to lock you in, why bother to leave you the pictures? Why not just lure you down there, push you inside, then lock the door after you?
Maybe someone left the pictures for me and someone else followed me downstairs and locked me in. Maybe the two are totally
There's
unrelated.
multiple
In any
criminals.
case, the fact that Kessler is the one who got you out pretty much lets him off the hook, huh?
Not necessarily. Maybe Kessler opened the door only because he figured by then my goose had been cooked, as it were. He did look pretty surprised when he saw me.
No
Well,
shit.
be that as it may, one thing is for darn sure. No more saunas for you.
What, you don't want her around a bunch of naked girls?
Are you familiar with a book by Jack London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack of wolves. It's a classic. Why do you ask?
Because I found a copy of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
Or maybe he wanted a setting-appropriate novel.
I kind of doubt it. I mean, he does stick up for the wolf, and he could be up to something outside besides snowshoeing. But if he is, I doubt it involves the wolf. I can't see Lou dealing with animals. He's just too laid back.
So the fact that he's reading that book is just a coincidence.
I think so.
As I recall, it was a pretty good book.
I've never read it, so I couldn't tell you.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
Someone dressed in a black snowmobiling suit decked me with an ice ball. And when I came to, the lake had been blown to pieces and I was stranded on an ice floe.
Are you okay?
I am now. But remember that piece of black fabric I saw sticking out of Trapper Dan's needle?
You think it came from the clothes the guy who threw the ice ball was wearing?
It's a definite possibility. And if that person also blew up the lake, he or she could be the same person who blew up the bunkhouse.
Which means if you come across someone who owns a black snowmobiling suit that's missing a piece of fabric, you probably found your culprit.
Ollie's on the avalanche patrol, which means he knows how to handle explosives.
Could he be the mad bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the mad bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing. Not only will he get property, he'll get revenge.
You really think she'd sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
Ooh.
It was great talking to you.
Call again soon, okay?
I will. Bye.
Who do you think it is? I've already played this game and I still don't remember who it is. So, I don't know. Maybe it's Ollie? Possibly.
That's finished.
There we go. Okay, I need to be look out the bone. Find the bone. Yep. Decipher the code. Figure out what he meant about using rope above the vaults. Oh. That's no fun at all. Let's look at it. Where's that journal? Is this the journal? I assume that the wolf has to do this. That's why we can give it codes. Okay, first thing you need is just spell it. Moose, wolf, raccoon, and Mary. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Maybe I'm supposed to do these things. Was there one on this page? No. Duh. I'm gonna need that to turn one of the doorknobs to look like a thing. Okay, let's just go look at those things and see about this. Ducks and pigs. Wait, wrong direction. I want to go this way. No, I don't want to go in there. Oh my gosh. Why are you making this so difficult? There, that's what I want to do. Okay, let's see. How did it look? I can't do it when I'm sitting there. Okay, journal. Okay, I'm gonna just jot these little things down. D, P, D, 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 blah, 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 blah. And then D, D, P, D, D, and then okay, let's just try those out. See what happens. Oh crap, I can't because there's more of those than there are. Well, shit. Yeah, because these only have 3 and 3. Can you do anything else with this? Nope, not anymore. I don't know what to do.
Huh? Oh,
No, I don't
now
want to
what?
play again.
I'd better get going.
okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Let's go talk to some more people. Whoever we can talk to. Why won't you let me go? My mouse is being dumb. Wait, too far. I want to go here. Yanni.
How can I help you?
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
It has been a pleasure.
He hasn't had to talk to us, Nancy.
What you need?
I'll get out of your hair now.
By the way, you dumped the laundry
I
bag
don't
before all the rooms were
care.
cleaned, so I put it back up at the front desk.
Ollie, you're an annoying person. What else is there to do?
Still can't check that off yet.
Let's go out to Trapper Dan's needle. See what's out here. Is it this way? Oh yeah. Wait, no. Is there any way to go around it? No. That was a total waste. Just follow these tracks and see what happens. I have no reason to go out there. Guess we can always go back and call Tino. I don't want to talk to you, Tino. You're a D-bag. Ew, we don't come from that angle often. It's weird.
I feel warmer already.
Okay, wait, no, this way. Let's call Tino. I don't want to.
Hey, Nancy. I'm still trying to reanalyze that survey data, if that's what you're calling about.
Actually, it's not.
Oh, well, what do you need?
Why do I have two options? Ask for a hint.
I guess maybe I could use a hint.
That's what I'm here for.
Any suggestions when it comes to using the wolf's sense of smell to figure out who lost that notebook I found?
Nancy, like I said before, you're the maid. Think about it. You're in the perfect position to get an item they've touched from each of the guests, like a washcloth, maybe?
But what about Ollie? He's not a guest.
Just keep your eyes open. He's bound to leave something lying around that you can use. Although when it comes to him being the perp, I still say you're barking up the wrong tree.
You've been a big help.
It was nothing.
I
Ciao
forgot
for
the
now.
wolf could follow the tracks. Huh. May as well go try it. Have I cleaned the rooms yet? Probably. Yeah. I wish I could steal something. Can I steal his slippers?
I shouldn't open
Wait.
this door unless I
Wrong one.
absolutely have to.
Let's just take Ollie's little cloth thing out there for the wolf and see. Should I? I'm gonna go set the timer and go to. Nope, I passed too far. Go to sleep and wake up in the morning. What time? It's 3 p.m. No matter what I do, it's going to set it to nighttime. So I'll just set it again. There we go.
Shoot, I can't clean this room yet. I don't have anything to put the dirty laundry in.
I need you to take a friggin' thing, Nancy. I don't need you to get the laundry.
Shoot, I can't clean this room yet. I don't.
Why are you like this, Nancy? I don't want you to clean the room. I just want you to steal shit. Nancy. So silly.
I think I'll keep one of these washcloths.
Now you can do it. I hope she kept a washcloth from him. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to his bedside. Oh, I already did that. No. Okay, so now I've got things from people. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Put the rest of the laundry in there. Okay, I think this one's long enough. I think next time... I don't know why I'm going in here. Next time we're going to go outside and have the wolf sniff the things, see if we can figure out what belongs to who. So we're gonna save the game. It won't let me. Hold on. Let's see. Save the game. Wolf sniff test. That doesn't really sound right. But anyway, next time we're gonna try that. So, ooh, I didn't spell sniff correctly. That's driving me nuts. There we go. Wolf sniff test next time. Yep, I will see you later.